self-improvement world. And for this review, I will be giving some criticism to it too. It's more of much of a criticism than just a review. Okay, my honest opinion about this book, I've read this a couple of times already. So 2 times, I've read it once and then twice because I don't understand the contents inside this book. And this book, encouraging readers to actively work toward their goals is admirable. This is essentially the key in the self-improvement industry. It's simply the summary of every book there is in the self-improvement world. Yet, like pretty much all the self-help genre, the 7 Habits is granted by self-satisfaction. Coffee is a privilege as a member of a white middle-income Mormon community and as a person with his health. Well, too. So, the author of this book actually doesn't really have much experience in building any habits himself because he's a privileged white man and he hasn't experienced all the hardship that we may have experienced so far up until this point. So he really doesn't know how it is to build an effective habit that sticks for maybe years. Let's see, this is my personal opinion. Reading this book won't change much, if anything at all. So this book will not change your life, it will not maybe help you in any way, it's just a reminder. It will not give you any good advice, that's what I got from it. All the advice covered in this book is basic logic and repetitive advice that is wrapped in fancy words to make it sound smart. So basically the words there, the advice is just advice that you get from anybody else. Yeah, Bupuri already knows it, everybody already knows it, but it's just using different words to convey it. My experience. So much of the self-improvement literature is saying, if at first you don't succeed, try and try and try again. This is literally the whole book, the entire book in this one sentence, try again. My issue here is that it is too optimistic. In life, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes hard stuff happens, depression happens, maybe you have to work hard to fulfill your daily needs and you can't really build a habit that way. And simple, it's too simple. If it had worked, you won't need so many books in the industry. Sometimes quitting is the best thing to do. Sometimes we don't need to try and try and try again, but the best thing to do is to go away from it because it is not helpful at all. And give it up, changing your goals that is necessary and healthy. See? So this is the first habit, be proactive. This one, it's okay. It's a reminder, while external factors have the ability to cause pain, your inner character doesn't need to be damaged. What matters most is how you respond to this experience. So simply, the main point of this entire chapter is to change your perspective. Your perspective is the world. Proactive individuals focus their efforts on the things they can change, whereas reactive people focus their efforts on the areas of their lives in which they have no control. So basically, focus on what you can control and ignore whatever else that you cannot control in life. And this is the second habit, which is begin with the end in mind. It should focus on the following: what you want to be, what you want to do, the values upon which all of these things are based. So this is just simply a basic reflection that you need to ask yourself each time you want to undergo a goal or something. So what you want to be, what you want to be, and what you want to do, and how do you become what you want to be. So first thing first, this is the third habit. Your actions must adhere to the following. They must be principle-centered. So you must have a principle behind every action you take, and they must be conscience-directed. That means that you are consciously directing your actions, meaning that they give you the opportunity to organize your life in accordance with your core values. They define your key mission, which includes your values and long-term goals. They give balance to your life. They are organized weekly with daily adaptations as needed. This is one example why I do not like this book very much. It's quite difficult to apply in our daily life. Maybe it's simple here, but for everyday life we are not likely to remember all of this and apply it to every action we take in our life. Synergy. Talk to people. This is the entire chapter. This is the entire chapter of this book. Talk to me. I've read all of it. Sharpen this out. If you fail, try again. I'm not being lazy here. This book is trying to convey something that is as simple as this, in just more complicated words, just to make you feel stupid. It's an industry. Let's see. Think of win-win. Okay, so for think of win-win is simply taking benefits for all of. Okay, so maybe this sentence is a little bit confusing. The author mentioned peace, self-awareness, imagination, conscious, independent will. This chapter was very confusing because it doesn't really focus on the concept of think of win-win situation. So when we think of win-win situation, we think that it must benefit us and others around us. That is what think of win-win. But the authors is talk about something else in this book. The point. The author teaches us what to do, yet never tells us how to do it. Don't buy this book. Don't buy this book. It's very expensive, like 500K for one book. I don't recommend it at all. Not all books are useful, not this one. It's an industry, it's a business. They're not trying to help you, they're selling you hope that you can magically change your life with a book. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. Our market, the global self-improvement market, was valued at an estimated 38.3 billion in 2022, and is expected to grow up to 81.6 billion in 2023. That's 2 years ago. If they sold a book that actually works, they would have gone bankrupt. Their company would have gone bankrupt because people won't need to read another one. That's the harsh truth of these books that we have in this age. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay.